Hey everyone, it's Lisa from the blog farmhouseonboone.com, and today I want to show you how to make a healthy homemade mayo. Now, mayo is something that I thought was going to be really difficult to make. I actually put off trying this for a really long time. I even ordered often on Thrive Market. It was the best place I could find the best price on avocado oil mayo, and it was like $7-ish, maybe $8 a jar. So I can't believe it took me this long to figure out, because Aldi sells avocado oil. And so I picked this up now, and it is so much cheaper, and it really can't go wrong. It's so easy to make, which surprised me. I don't know why I thought it was gonna be difficult, because it's not. So to make it, I'm going to add to a wide mouth mason jar 1 egg. Now this egg is at room temperature. Also, I recommend that this is either a farm fresh egg from either your own farm or somewhere locally, so that you're not worried about salmonella, because this is gonna be in there raw. Now, obviously, if you are pregnant or this is something that you're worried about, you may want to evaluate that on your own. We are comfortable with raw eggs in our family as long as we trust the source. Now, some recipes call for yolks, some the whole egg. You can either do a whole egg or 2 egg yolks. To that, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of fresh lemon juice. Now, I bought some lemons, and I plan to also make some lemonade. I have a very old video on this channel where I made a healthy sparkling lemonade drink that's really good, especially this summer. All right, so I'm gonna grab 2 teaspoons of that. All right, next I'm gonna add about a ½ teaspoon of mustard. You can use regular mustard or Dijon mustard, really whatever you have on hand. I just had regular mustard, so that's what I'm using today. And a ½ teaspoon of salt. All right, the last ingredient, of course, is the secret / most important ingredient, the avocado oil. Now, I have not tried making mayo with other options. I know that you can, but avocado oil has a nice mild flavor. So it's perfect, does not make this mayo have a weird taste, and of course it's healthy. All right, now you have to have an immersion blender for this process. I bought one probably about a year ago for different kitchen tasks, so making like a blended soup, like a roasted butternut squash soup or potato soup. It's so much easier than transferring the hot soup from my pot to the blender and back again. That's what I used to do all the time. So I bought this for that, but it's also super handy for mayo. It's pretty much the only way to do it. I bought it on Amazon. I think it was like maybe 20 bucks. I'll link the one I have below. It was not very expensive, and I've definitely used it a lot. I like that you can remove this bottom part and clean it, so it's not hard to clean, and just one little thing, and you can do all kinds of blending, and then you just have a small mess. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this down into the bottom where the egg is. After that gets all white, I'm going to start to move it up and incorporate in the avocado oil. All right, I told you how easy that was. Amazingly easy. Thick, creamy avocado mayonnaise in no time. Only 1 jar and 1 little part of the immersion blender, so it's not an incredibly big mess. I can tell you that every time I've tried this, that it has not gone wrong. It's been a success every time, which is good, because you maybe would be afraid that you're gonna waste ingredients if you try a recipe and it fails. So that is not the case with this one. It is so simple, cheap, and a great way to get healthy fats without wondering, you know, are there hydrogenated oils or GMO oils in my mayo? Very simple ingredients. So I like to make some of my sourdough English muffins, put a chicken in the Instant Pot, and then just mix it up with maybe some celery and nuts and grapes, and mix in with some of this mayonnaise. It makes a delicious chicken salad sandwich. Everything in there is a healthy ingredient. Also, I use this as part of my honey mustard recipe that uses homemade mayo, mustard, honey, and lemon essential oil. It is so good, perfect for salads, for those greens you're gonna be getting in your garden this spring. and knowing that you have a nice healthy mayo that isn't $8 a jar. I like things a little bit salty, especially for sandwiches. You might want to cut the salt on this down to a 1/4 teaspoon. You could increase the amount of lemon in it. I see sometimes people add vinegar. There are a lot of ways you can do it, but basically you just need egg and avocado oil, as far as I know, to make it work, and an immersion blender and a wide mouth mason jar. I know I get asked a lot about how long it'll keep. Because of the egg, I probably would say to make this when you're planning to make a lot of things that week with mayonnaise, because about a week would be good, but it makes a pretty small amount, just over a cup. I will leave a link in the description below for the blog where you can get the printable recipe for this, in case you just want to print it off, keep it in your kitchen till you have it memorized so you can use it all the time. Keep these basic ingredients on hand. You can have mayo that's healthy anytime. All right, well, thank you so much for watching this video. If you're brand new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I make 2 new videos every week on food from scratch, natural living in a handmade home. Thank you so much for stopping by the farmhouse.